Once upon a time in a bustling town, nestled among the green hills, lived two inseparable friends, Chioma and Ada. Chioma, with her bright smile and twinkling eyes, lived with her loving parents who ran a thriving business in the heart of the town. Ada, on the other hand, faced a tougher journey. She lost her parents at a tender age, leaving her feeling adrift in the world. But fate had a kind twist waiting for her. Chioma's mother, a woman of boundless compassion, opened her heart and home to Ada. From that moment on, the two girls became like two peas in a pod, sharing secrets, dreams, and countless adventures. Chioma showered Ada with the same love and care she received from her own parents, forging a bond that was unbreakable. As they walked the halls of their school together, laughter trailing behind them like a melody, it was evident to all who beheld them that their friendship was something special. Chioma's warmth and Ada's resilience complemented each other perfectly, creating a dynamic duo that lit up every room they entered. But beneath the surface of their idyllic friendship, a storm brewed in Ada's heart. Despite Chioma's unwavering affection, Ada couldn't shake the feeling of inadequacy that gnawed at her soul. She watched as Chioma effortlessly charmed everyone around her, feeling like she could never measure up. Yet, despite Ada's inner turmoil, Chioma remained steadfast in her love and support. She lifted Ada up when she stumbled, wiped away her tears when she fell, and whispered words of encouragement in her darkest moments. Their friendship was a beacon of light in each other's lives, guiding them through the trials and tribulations of adolescence. As they grew older, their bond only grew stronger, like the roots of a mighty oak tree, firmly grounded in love and trust. Chioma never once wavered in her devotion to Ada, and Ada, in turn, found solace in Chioma's unwavering presence. But little did they know that their friendship would soon be put to the ultimate test, as secrets, jealousy, and betrayal lurked just around the corner, threatening to tear them apart. In the bustling halls of their school, amidst the chatter of students and the shuffle of feet, there stood a figure that caught the eye of many, a handsome young man named Ekene. With his captivating smile and sharp intellect, he easily became the center of attention wherever he went. Ada, with her heart aflutter at the sight of Ekene, found herself drawn to him like a moth to a flame. She eagerly sought his company, relishing every moment spent in his presence. Ekene, in turn, enjoyed Ada's company and welcomed her friendly gestures with open arms. Their friendship blossomed effortlessly, their laughter echoing down the school corridors as they shared jokes and stories. But beneath Ada's cheerful facade lay a simmering envy. She couldn't shake the feeling of longing that gnawed at her heart every time she saw Ekene's gaze linger on Chioma. Despite her best efforts to capture his attention, Ekene's affections remained firmly fixed on Chioma, much to Ada's dismay. Meanwhile, Chioma, unaware of Ada's inner turmoil, reveled in Ekene's friendship, cherishing every conversation and shared moment they had. Little did she know that Ekene harbored feelings for her, too afraid to confess his love for fear of ruining their friendship. As the days passed, Ada's envy grew into resentment, and she began to scheme. She saw an opportunity to tarnish Chioma's image in the eyes of her parents, hoping that by doing so, she could sway Ekene's affections in her direction. Ada's devious actions cast a shadow over Chioma, causing her parents to question her integrity and blame her for every misstep. Despite Chioma's heartfelt protests of innocence, her parents remained blind to the truth, their trust in her slowly eroding away. And as Ekene watched from the sidelines, torn between his feelings for Chioma and his fear of causing her pain, The stage was set for a tale of jealousy, betrayal, and unrequited love. On a sunny day at school, Ekene finally told Chioma he liked her. At first, Chioma was unsure, but then she admitted she liked him too. They were happy until Chioma's dad saw them kissing. He got really mad and even hit Chioma, saying she let him down. When Chioma told her parents she loved Ekene, they kicked her out of the house. Chioma felt lost and hurt, but Ekene and his family welcomed her with open arms. They promised to help her through tough times. Chioma and Ekene's love was strong, but they faced new challenges ahead. Despite everything, they knew they had each other, and that gave them hope for the future. Thankfully, Ekene's parents opened their doors to Chioma. They liked her so much that they even suggested Chioma and Ekene get married. And guess what? They did. Later, they became parents to a sweet little girl named Amira. Just when things seemed to settle, Ada returned, saying sorry to Chioma. Surprisingly, Chioma forgave her. It was a big step towards healing their friendship. As time passed, something unexpected happened. Ada started to have feelings for Ekene, Chioma's husband. Ekene tried to push Ada away, but she wouldn't give up. One day, Ekene gave in to Ada's advances, and they were caught by Chioma. Chioma's heart shattered into a million pieces. She couldn't believe what she saw. Her best friend and her husband, together behind her back. Despite Ekene's desperate apologies, Chioma couldn't find it in her heart to forgive him. The betrayal cut deep, leaving scars that might never heal. Chioma's world was shattered by the betrayal of her husband and her best friend, Ada. As she tried to make sense of the situation, a whirlwind of emotions engulfed her. She couldn't fathom why Ekene would cheat on her with her own sister, the person she had always trusted and loved. In her anguish, Chioma found herself questioning everything. What had gone wrong in their marriage? Why had Ekene turned to Ada? Despite Ada's past mistakes, Chioma had always forgiven her and treated her like family. So why would Ada hurt her like this? Driven by a mix of pain and anger, Chioma confronted Ada. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she demanded answers. What had she ever done to deserve such betrayal? With a trembling hand, Chioma raised her palm and delivered a stinging slap, a physical manifestation of the pain that consumed her. She vowed that this time, Ada wouldn't get away with it. Justice would be served, and Ada would face the consequences of her actions. In the wake of the betrayal, Ekene realized the gravity of his actions and the pain he had inflicted upon his beloved wife, Chioma. With a heavy heart and tears of remorse in his eyes, he knelt before her, his voice trembling as he begged for forgiveness. He poured out his heart, explaining how it was a moment of weakness, a lapse in judgment that he deeply regretted. He confessed that he had wanted to tell Chioma about Ada's advances, but fear had held him back, afraid she wouldn't listen. As he looked up at Chioma, his eyes pleading for her understanding, Ekene vowed to make amends and spend the rest of his days proving his love and loyalty to her. He promised to never let another moment of doubt or temptation come between them again. Chioma looked at her husband, Ekene, with sadness. He begged for forgiveness, but she couldn't give it. She asked him if he thought about their daughter, Amira, when he did what he did. She decided she would divorce him and take Amira away. Even though Ekene begged and cried, Chioma stayed firm. She knew she had to punish him for what he did, along with Ada, her friend who betrayed her. Chioma was hurt, but she was determined to make things right. In the end, Chioma chose to stand strong in the face of betrayal, refusing to let the pain define her. Despite the heartache caused by Ekene and Eda's actions, she found the strength to pursue justice and reclaim her sense of self-worth. With her daughter by her side, Chioma embarked on a new chapter of her life, guided by the knowledge that she was capable of overcoming even the greatest of challenges. Though scars may remain, Chioma emerged from the ordeal stronger and more resilient, ready to embrace the future with hope and determination. And that's the end of Chioma's story. It was full of ups and downs, but she stayed strong. Thanks for watching. Remember, tough times don't last forever. Be sure to subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.